Hello there, Earth. Right then, today we're going to be looking at this lovely thing, the Cauterizer. Now, this is going to be a comparison video, just a quick one. So if anyone's lucky enough to have the plans for Cauterizer, or they've got it from the Gleaming Depths, well, this is a quick review and comparison video. So what do we have on the Cauterizer? It is a sort of a skin on a fairly standard chainsaw. Let's have a little look at what it is. So it is a vampire's, restores health when you hit a target. It has 50% critical damage. It has 15 VATS critical charge. And you get 10% damage for each combat target around you up to 50%. It has plus 25 AP cost, minus 5 durability, and plus 5 ammo penetration. So its added bonuses there is it costs way more of your AP, it breaks quicker, and it has a tiny amount of armor penetration. Let's have a look at those stars. So first star, vampires. Vampires is always good on a melee weapon, considering up close and personal. 50% critical damage. I very rarely use auto melee weapons in VATS. Plus 15 bonus VATS critical charge. Once again, I very rarely use melee, auto melee in VATS. And plus 10 damage for each combat target around you. Great if you're at White Springs and you're taking on all of the zombie type creatures there. Not much use anywhere else. Up to 50%, so 5 things attacking you. Once again, probably only if you got zombies attacking you. Beyond that, okay, so in short, whoever it was at Bethesda who decided to put this weapon together, they just decided to give you a bunch of rubbish stars. So let's compare this to a vampire chainsaw, what we got on here. So I basically just bought this one from a vendor just so I've got a vampires to compare it to. Now the good thing about self-made weapons, you can put the stars on that you want. I mean, this one has vampires. It has 40% weapon speed. Not much use on an auto melee weapon, but you can swap that out with let's have a look what we can swap that out with. Let's go to modify. I don't know what I've actually got to play with, so let's have a look what we got. Vampire. So rapid, get rid of rapid. Okay, not really got much there. You can swap that out with 40% power attack, which would be much better. 90% weight is always a good one for the third star because chainsaws are fairly hefty things, or anything else that really helps the build that you like to play with. And the fourth star, there's a really good fourth star you can put on. Don't know if I've got it. Let's have a look. It's the one. Well, actually, there's a few. Let's have a look. Not that one. That one's rubbish. No. Melee damage for each by teammate up to 50%. That's an okay one if you're in an event, but not the one I'm looking for. There you go. The 1% or 10% non-auto damage. So 1% auto, 10% non-auto. So 1%. But hell, that adds up very quickly. That's the one you want on a melee weapon. Or the other one, if you can't get that one, because it's a flaming chainsaw, how about when target is burning, deal 50% more bonus damage. But that's the one you really want, because that's the one that goes up to 100. And currently it's bugged. Auto actually goes up to 1000, not 100, because they've done their little sum wrong. Have a look at the video of that by Angry Turtle. Right, the next thing that is a bit useless on the Cauterizer. So let's go back to... So, these are the mods you can put on it. So, standard bar. You can have the standard bar, you can have the long bar. That will put a little bit of bleed damage. And you can have the bow bar, which doesn't really do anything. Those are the mods you can attach to that one. So that's the bars. Mods. You can't put any mods on this thing. Default appearance. That's it. You get that appearance. So let's have a look at the homemade vampires. Standard. So you can have the bow bar. Same again. You can have the dual bar, which as you see cranks up the attack damage quite nicely. You can have a long bar, which puts on the bleed, and you've got your standard bar. Mods, I've got the flamer mod on that one, and of course you can change its appearance. So I've got these set up in roughly the same configuration. So let's have a little look see. So vampires, you're currently doing 24, 14 and 79. But of course with the dual bar you can crank that up a fair bit more. And then the Cauterizer, that's doing 24, 20, 79. So you can actually get your vampires chainsaw to much better. Plus, of course, you can add on the stars that you want yourself. So, what are the bonuses of having the Cauterizer instead of your own homemade vampires flaming chainsaw? There is only one benefit of having the Cauterizer over a vampire flaming chainsaw, which of course you can rename Cauterizer if you want yourself. Anyhow, and this is the one and only benefit of having the Cauterizer over your vampire chainsaw. Oh, of course, you can also stick on this one the break slower if you don't want to make it weightless. So your chainsaw will last for ages. Let me just get away from that talking vendor bot who's talking over the top of me. Right, so the one and only benefit of having the Cauterizer, and that is it looks brilliant. If you could have that skin on your own vampire's chainsaw, that'd be awesome. But to be fair, flaming chainsaw. So how does it perform? I'm just going to shoot one thing just to show you how it performs. Shoot. Chainsaw. Attack. Let's have a look. Just have a quick rundown here. So here we are. Multiple enemies around me. Sets fire to stuff, and there you go. Put on the vampire one. The flame effect on the vampire one. Just do a one tap and I'll show you. So when they're on fire, they look like that. Cauterizer, when they set on fire. The animation's a bit different. They totally on fire. Yes. But performance between the Vampire Standard and the Cauterizer is pretty much exactly the same. In short, I would say scrap the Cauterizer, and then if you learn the 4th star you can always put that on your Vampire change. But as we said, we've looked at the 2 effects you can, 2 4-star effects you really want on a chainsaw. Is the Cauterizer worth having? No. Simply put, no. If you get yourself a Cauterizer, just simply scrap it and learn the mods from it. There is no point keeping a Cauterizer, unless of course you want one up in your camp and you just want to stick it on the wall for all to see that you've managed to get yourself a Cauterizer. Right, that. Okay, someone's dropping a nuke. So, yeah. Keep the Cauterizer purely for decorative purposes, or scrap them to learn the 4-star mods. Can't think of any other useful use for it. Okay, thank you very much. If you agree, leave a comment. If you disagree about the Cauterizer, that is, leave a comment. I have been Nomadic Marth. This has just been a quick review of the Cauterizer. If you like the videos, leave a like. If you want any more videos, please subscribe. I try and get one out every so often. I do it in between when I'm at work and when I'm at home and when I've got the spare time. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for watching this one. Goodbye for now, and in the next one I'll review whichever weapon I manage to get from Gleaming Depths next. Okay, thank you very much, and goodbye.